The Sun in Aries in the 8th house indicates a fiery, assertive core personality. These individuals are quite assertive, determined, with a burning desire to break barriers and achieve their goals. Aries brings power and independence, prompting the ability to thrive while facing challenges. However, occasionally, this assertiveness can cause impatience or impulsiveness. In relationships, these individuals can exude intensity, passion, and loyalty. They value deep, transformative relationships and are often drawn to equally passionate partners. They might, however, struggle with relinquishing control and combating their inherent possessive tendencies. Career-wise, these individuals excel in roles that demand leadership, courage, and transformation. Jobs in crisis management, financial industries, investigative roles, or professions dealing with life and death matters like healthcare or emergency services can suit them well. The major strengths stem from their determination, fearlessness, and ability to cope with crises. They stand up for what they believe in. Nevertheless, challenges include addressing tendencies to be impatient, controlling, or overly bold. Personal growth lessons involve learning to balance assertiveness with empathy, mastering the skill of patient listening, and understanding the importance of change and transformation. Their most profound personal developments may come through experiences of financial, emotional, or spiritual crisis. This placement of the Sun in Aries in the 8th house creates dynamic individuals, full of drive, ambition, and an unmistakable intensity. Navigating temperamental waters and mastering the art of balance can lead to transformation in their journey. Having the Sun in Taurus in the 8th house means you are typically grounded, practical, and possess great strength of character. You value stability and are meticulous in your work, showing patience and tenacity in pursuing your goals. Behavior can be stubborn at times, but this also contributes to your unwavering dedication. Relationship-wise, you're likely to be highly loyal, dependable, and seek sincere and meaningful connections. There may be a tendency towards possessiveness, reflecting the need for security and constancy. These traits can lead to deep, lasting bonds but may also cause issues if balance is not maintained. Career-wise, industries related to finance, real estate, or anything that requires determination and methodical effort could be favorable. The 8th house placement suggests an ability to deal with crisis situations and suggests potential for success in careers that involve managing others' resources or transformative work. Your key strengths include resilience, patience, and a loyal nature. You're likely to excel in situations that require persistence over a long period. However, stubbornness and resistance to change are challenges to overcome. Adopting a more flexible and adaptable approach, while preserving your steadfast spirit, can go a long way. Personal growth often comes from learning to share, to release control, and to accept change. Recognizing the importance of adaptability and the value of emotional growth, both within self and in relationships, can be a crucial lesson for you. Naturally occurring crises are opportunities for you to understand the transient nature of life and find the inherent stability within. Having the Sun in Gemini in the 8th house combines the curious, adaptable nature of Gemini with the transformative, deep-seeking energy of the 8th house. This placement suggests a core personality that is inquisitive and analytical. They are fascinated by what lies beneath the surface, often diving into complex topics such as psychology, mysticism, or financial matters. In relationships, they value communication and intellectual connection. They may be drawn to intense, transformative relationships that challenge them to grow and evolve. Their challenge lies in avoiding superficial connections and cultivating meaningful, deep relationships instead. Career-wise, this individual could excel in fields that involve research, investigation, or problem-solving. They might be drawn to professions in finance, psychology, or investigative journalism. Their strength lies in their sharp mind and versatile abilities, but they might struggle with inconsistency or lack of focus. Personal growth for individuals with this placement includes learning to delve deeper into their emotions and understanding their patterns of transformation. This could involve exploring psychoanalysis, spirituality, or other tools for personal evolution. They should also work on balancing their love for research and analysis with the need for emotional depth and connection. While individuals with this placement can be highly intelligent and adaptable, their challenge might include dealing with intense emotional situations or transformations. Their life's major lessons might revolve around understanding the mysteries of life and death, others' resources, and shared finances. Overall, this placement brings an intriguing blend of curiosity, adaptability, and depth. This zodiac placement suggests a person who is emotionally deep, intuitive, and has an intense private life. An individual with the Sun in Cancer in the 8th house often shows extreme levels of emotional sensitivity and depth. They possess a natural inclination towards investigating the mysterious and the unknown. This curiosity can manifest itself in their relationships, where they are able to recognize emotions with precision. However, their intense emotional nature might be a source of vulnerability if not surrounded by trustworthy and supportive individuals. Being secretive in nature, they might struggle with opening up and creating close connections in relationships. Yet, they can be fiercely loyal and protective of their loved ones, providing them with emotional stability and security. In terms of career, these individuals are drawn towards professions that allow them to delve into deep matters and reveal hidden truths. Careers in fields like psychology, investigation, and research might fulfill their need for exploration and mystery. The strengths of this placement include emotional strength, deep understanding of human nature, and keen intuition. However, their intense emotional nature and tendency to overanalyze situations can lead to stress and anxiety. In terms of personal growth, learning to trust others and open up about their feelings will greatly benefit these individuals. They need to balance their need to explore the emotional depth of other people and situations while managing their own tendencies towards anxiety. By harnessing their sensitivity and intuition effectively, they can acquire wisdom and insight into unexplored territories, both in their personal lives and professions. Having the Sun in Leo in the 8th house means the person likely has a dynamic and passionate personality. They tend to exude confidence, ambition, and a natural desire for leadership. Their strong will and determination can make them effective in positions of authority. In relationships, Leo in the 8th house might suggest a need for deep, passionate connections. The individual might have a fearless approach to intimacy and often seeks transformative experiences that allow them to grow emotionally. As for career influences, the person may excel in careers that involve finance, research, or psychology. They might also find fulfillment in jobs that allow for creative self-expression and recognition, like acting or other high-profile roles. Strengths associated with this placement can include resilience, charisma, creativity, and a strong sense of self. The person tends to exhibit bravery in the face of adversity and can continuously seek opportunities for self-improvement and personal growth. However, there are also challenges. A tendency towards arrogance or a desire for constant affirmation can lead to clashes with others. They might struggle with finding balance between their need for recognition and the practical aspects of their lives. To achieve personal growth, people with this placement need to embrace humility and generosity. They can learn to use their natural leadership strength to uplift others, rather than seeking to dominate. By accepting their vulnerabilities, they can achieve deeper self-awareness and emotional transformations. This will help them to truly shine, as is the nature of their sun sign, Leo. With the Sun in Virgo in the 8th house, one is likely to be meticulous, practical, and detail-oriented. They typically prefer order and routine, and they have an analytical mind that lends itself well to problem-solving. In relationships, they're usually loyal and committed, but might struggle with vulnerability due to an inherent worry about instability. It can take time to gain their full trust. However, once they are invested, they provide support and helpful advice. From a career perspective, such individuals excel in areas where precision and analysis are required. Careers in research, finance, and health-related fields often suit them due to their knack for dealing with complex issues and situations. Strengths include being skilled at managing resources, high analytical capabilities, attentiveness to detail, and the ability to bring order to chaos. Challenges may come in the form of a tendency to overthink or worry, difficulty opening emotionally, and being overly critical. In terms of personal growth, learning to balance their need for control with an acceptance of uncertainty and developing emotional openness are key lessons. Trusting in their resilience and ability to adapt to changing circumstances can help them embrace vulnerability and close relationships. This, in turn, can enrich their life and help them grow both personally and professionally. In essence, the Sun in Virgo in the 8th house can indicate a journey of learning to balance meticulousness with flexibility and emotional openness with stability. People with Sun in Libra in the 8th house tend to be diplomatic, sociable, and peace-loving. They can navigate complex situations with grace and tact, often becoming the linchpin in maintaining balance within their environment. Their charisma and natural charm make them excellent mediators and advisors. However, these individuals should beware of becoming too dependent on others for approval, as it can obstruct their personal growth. In relationships, they seek depth and intensity. They're drawn to strong, dynamic partners who challenge yet intrigue them. They value fairness and balance, but their strong desire for harmony may make it difficult for them to confront issues directly. These individuals may struggle with maintaining their own identity within partnerships. Considering their natural ability to mediate and advise, careers in diplomacy, counseling, or financial fields may be suitable. The 8th house also governs transformations, so they might thrive in occupations that involve deep changes. Their ability to create harmony can serve them well in chaotic environments. Their strengths include their innate diplomacy, grace, and charisma. They possess an incredible ability to maintain peace and find balance. However, they must work on not compromising their needs for others and avoiding confrontation. Their personal growth revolves around learning to maintain their identity within their relationships and not being afraid of conflict. On their growth journey, potential challenges include dependency on approval from others, avoidance of direct confrontation, and the struggle to maintain individuality in relationships. Overcoming these obstacles will ultimately lead to personal and emotional growth, molding them into stronger individuals. Individuals with the Sun in Scorpio in the 8th house can often display intense, emotional, and captivating personalities. Their interests are drawn to unconventional and mysterious fields such as mysticism, spirituality, or psychology. The complexity of their character tends to result in a magnetic allure, enabling them to be influential and effective in uncovering the hidden aspects of life and people. These individuals might face challenges when it comes to embracing change, revealing vulnerability, and managing their strong emotional intensity. As for relationships, these individuals are loyal, protective, and deeply invested. They are drawn to profound, transformative relationships and can sometimes struggle with trust and power dynamics. Their love style tends to be passionate, but they might need to develop self-awareness and patience to avoid potential conflicts. Career-wise, their investigative nature and strong drive can make them successful in careers like psychology, finance, research, or any role involving deep analysis and problem-solving. But they need to be careful not to let their controlling tendency overpower their professional relationships. The strengths of these individuals include their determination, strong will, and depth of character. But their secretive nature, control issues, and occasional tendency toward stubbornness can make their journey challenging. Their personal growth lessons are about learning to embrace change and vulnerability, acquiring emotional balance, and fostering fairness and trust in their relationships. Understanding that power is not about control, but about shared growth and harmony, can help them to harness their fullest potential. Having the Sun in Sagittarius in the 8th house suggests a personality that seeks truth, knowledge, and adventure. These individuals are often wise, thoughtful, and philosophical. They enjoy life's mysteries and deep conversations. Their curiosity and unending search for truth can lead them to explore the unknown, often making them avid learners or researchers. In relationships, these individuals can be fiercely independent and freedom-loving. They typically value honesty and are straightforward, which can sometimes come off as blunt. They need a partner who respects their need for space and freedom, and who can spur intellectual conversations. In terms of career, they may excel in professions involving research, long-distance travel, philosophy, or publishing. They are good at transforming complex ideas into understandable concepts. This placement also indicates potential for inheritance or financial gains through others. Their biggest strengths are their optimism, wisdom, and honesty. They have a natural knack for understanding complex matters, making them exceptional problem solvers. However, their blunt nature and restlessness can be challenging, as they can inadvertently hurt others with their honesty, and their quest for freedom can sometimes be erratic. Personal growth for these individuals lies in learning to balance their need for independence with their relationships. Realizing that others may not be as straightforward or as truth-seeking is also a crucial lesson. By embracing their inquisitive nature while managing their communication style, those with Sun in Sagittarius in the 8th house can lead fulfilling lives. Individuals with the Sun in Capricorn in the 8th house are typically ambitious, practical, and disciplined. They can also be cautious, yet they demonstrate a unique ability to persevere even during challenging periods. Sensitivity towards others' feelings can be a challenge since they are often focused on achieving personal goals. In relationships, these individuals are often loyal and committed. They may, however, struggle with sharing their innermost feelings and desires due to their conservative nature, which can lead to misunderstandings. Additionally, they may have a tendency to be controlling or overly protective as a result of their instinctive tendency to safeguard their interests. When it comes to careers, they often excel in fields requiring critical thinking and decision-making skills. Business, finance, management, or architecture might be ideal paths. They have a natural knack for resource management, making them great at handling investments. Strengths include their determination, loyalty, and pragmatic approach to problem solving. They also have a deep understanding of life complexities which provides them wisdom. Their main challenges involve communication and emotional expression. They may need to work on being more open and expressive to improve relationships with people around them. Personal growth for these individuals could involve learning to be more open and expressive emotionally. This could involve seeking therapy or counseling, or just consciously making an effort. They might also need to balance their materialistic and practical views with their emotional needs for rounded personal growth. The process may be slow but could lead to a deeper, more fulfilling understanding of themselves and others. Having the Sun in Aquarius in the 8th house signifies an intriguing mixture of personality traits and tendencies. This position often points to a person who is intellectual, curious, and insightful. They may be naturally drawn to mysteries and have a knack for investigating complex issues. They value authenticity and are usually not afraid to stand out from the crowd with their unconventional views and unique personality. In relationships, people with this placement may seek deep and meaningful connections, preferring intellectual stimulation and shared interests over superficial interactions. They aren't prone to make associations lightly, often requiring a certain depth or complexity in their relationships. They may struggle with allowing themselves vulnerability, which can create challenges in developing close relationships. In terms of career, these individuals might feel drawn towards professions involving research, investigation, or transformation. This could manifest in fields like psychology, forensic science, or financial-related professions focused on resources and wealth management. The strengths of this placement include intellectual prowess, innovativeness, and a strong desire for authenticity. Challenges may encompass difficulty in expressing emotions, resistance to tradition, and potential feelings of isolation due to their unique perspectives. Personal growth for this individual may involve learning to embrace vulnerability in relationships, valuing emotional connections as much as intellectual ones, and finding balance between their need for individuality and the comfort found in shared traditions and norms. In all, this placement indicates a journey steeped in self-discovery and the pursuit of truth. The Sun in Pisces in the 8th house suggests an individual with a very intuitive and psychic nature. This placement indicates someone who is deeply emotional and highly empathetic. They're drawn to the mysteries of life and have a natural ability to understand the unseen. In terms of personality, they possess profound inner strength, resilience, and a willingness to transform and transcend personal hardships. In relationships, they are likely to seek partners who are emotionally mature and capable of deep bonding. They might confront issues of dependency and power dynamics, but if navigated well, the relationships can bring rich emotional satisfaction. As far as career influences are concerned, finances, psychology, science, or the occult may appeal to the individual. Their ability to tackle crises makes them a natural fit for situations requiring management of emergencies. Helping professions could also be fulfilling as they often feel compelled to assist those in need or distress. Strengths of this placement include strong intuition, deep understanding of human nature, and a resilient spirit. Challenges may comprise emotional sensitivity, difficulty setting boundaries, and potential misunderstandings due to psychic perceptions. The journey towards personal growth for them might involve learning to balance their emotional and spiritual worlds. As they learn to trust their inner wisdom, they could transform their own lives as well as others around them. Ultimately, their life lesson would be about harnessing their intense emotional and spiritual depth.